Okay, mics are up.
Okay, here we go. We were going to talk about our snowmen don't melt. And so, look at that. Oh! It's not made out of snow. This patty did kind of blow up.
I'm so glad you said that they don't melt because I had the strongest urge to do the I'm melting.
I know, but
Where's his nose?
Look at them.
that's kind of cool. All right, so this snowman was destined for the cullet barrel. Welcome to the Gathering Point Show, everyone, where tonight's theme is snow people. You're on the Gathering Point Show, and with that, Oliver, will you introduce the gang?
I will introduce the gang. Over here, we got Chris Nordine. Say what's up, Chris.
What's up?
There we got Michelle. She was on camera just now. Michelle's going over to grab a pipe. We got Jacob Nordine over here, Mr. Sniffler. And then over here at the tech table, we got Bess.
Hey, guys.
She's going to be answering the chat. If you guys have questions, if you want to give a shout out, let us know where you're watching from. We'd love to know.
Absolutely.
Let us know how you're doing today, gearing up for the big holiday week coming up here pretty quick. And we got a heck of a show for you here going on, guys. This is show number 349. I'll take them over to the plane here real quick. We got show 349. We just did the hot glass action, and now we're going to be getting into the members Matisse, courtesy of Michelle. So she's over here already. She's got glass.
She's got glass.
She's got it.
What does that members Matisse mean? Describe that.
Okay, wait a
Oliver.
second. What is this obstacle course? Like, what is this?
Just take it easy.
Like, was this the challenge of the night?
I like the sound effects.
What's going on here?
What is going on?
What is going on?
It's the Glass Academy Gathering Point Gladiator Trial.
So we did talk about the
Okay.
designing and
So
how we're
here's
doing
what-
the pieces.
Here's what happened. Jake and I went to a historic Etzel Ford home in Grosse Ile, or St. Clair Shores, wherever it is. And Etzel Ford, the son of Henry Ford, collected Matisse, Claude Monet, is that right?
Yep, Monet.
Picasso's,
Wow.
and they had original artwork around the house. So what I did was I was thinking of the snowmen, and that the snowmen could have
You're going to the Marver, aren't you?
the snowmen. No, I'm sitting at the bench. The snowmen could be inspired by world famous pieces of art.
Get out of there.
And so the first snowman is going to be a Matisse inspired snowman.
So is this something that it's your snowman that's inspired by Matisse, or is it the snowman that Matisse would make if he was making snowmen?
Isn't that kind of the same thing?
It's
I don't know.
Watch this. Matisse has come into my body, and now I'm making a snowman.
I like it.
If Matisse stepped into Oliver's still contemplating this.
I was looking for
The
Something
word.
else?
Michelle, the Matisse medium.
I'm not even a big fan of Matisse, but that's what I felt called to
Was he
make.
French?
I think so. I looked up some stuff.
Jess,
but-
could you Google that, please?
Already did. He's French.
There we
All
go.
right, nice. I was going to say Matisse. It would have to be Mattissellini if he was Italian.
My sister's going to France, so maybe that's where I got the idea for Christmas.
On that note, I'll read off some names who are already joining us on the show. We've got Robin here, says, hello, my glassy holiday peeps. Pam says, happy Tuesday from Portsmouth, Rhode Island. Cindy says, hello from Pennsylvania. Nicole is here and watching from Lansing. Pat says, evening, everyone from Shelby Township. Brian and Deb say hello from Walled Lake. Hannah is here from Sweden. Mary's here from Hudsonville, Michigan. Jan from Shelby Township. Carol in Sarnia. Over on the YT side, Marianne is here from, let's see here. She says, hello, Glass Academy. Angel is here from Argentina. It says, hello, Masters of Glass Blowing. 24 Karat Carlene says hello. And Tabea is watching from Dearborn Brewing. John says hi. You don't have
How's
a
it going,
microphone.
John? Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. We appreciate it. Now, Michelle, I don't want to be like a party pooper by any means.
Yes. But why
But-
is the snowman blue?
This is a single bump snowman? What's going on?
All right, we got double bump coming. But, Bess, will you put up the picture I put in Switcher?
We could do that, yes.
I chose this picture only because you guys are going to recognize it. If you go to a museum or something like that, you might have seen a deck of cards or a blank card that you could buy that had that design.
Let me know where that picture's going to be popping up at.
I am working on making it so it's not over the entire page. So hold on 1 second.
So it's bright blue.
Bottom left corner, Oliver.
There's
You got it.
black in it. You know what I need, Jake? Can you get me the like clawy things? So when I break this off, I can put the neck side on the piece.
Robin likes Chris's bust t-shirt he has
Thank
on
you.
tonight.
He forgot the memo where we said purple shirts. So he got the bust.
But you got to take yours off. Yours is black. His is red. We got two maroons and two
purple.
purps. We're matching.
I just got perps under that. I have perps under mine.
I'm just trying to make it as complicated as possible.
Okay.
So what are you thinking here? Are you going to... We have two separate bubbles. Are these like separately
Okay,
the two bumps?
We're going to switch. And I'm going to heat up an area. I don't normally do this, so we got to do a dry run.
So you're going to heat up an area on this.
No. I'm going to heat up an area here. You're going to come over, and I'm going to take these and take it and put it. So I am not doing the classic snowman shape. It's kind of got little Picasso vibe to it.
Little abstract.
Abstract. Thank you.
Is this like... You ever play with like abstract art before in the past, or is this kind of like a first time exploration for you?
What? Yes. This is
Torch
the first
that
time.
with the torch.
Got it. Okay.
You could take a flash and then come back and do it again, and then we'll be ready. It'll hold its heat.
I'm going to lose my spot.
I don't think so. It'll be glowing when you come out.
Not that I can see.
All right, so right now, they got to focus here for a little bit because we're balancing heat, and we have these two components that need to be fused together, and they both need to be at the perfect temperature.
Can
and
we
because this
do
isn't a
it?
move that we've ever really done before,
Or have we?
Yeah.
look like you've done it before. That went on pretty smooth.
No, I just watch you guys all the time, and because I watch you, I can do it. All right, so
That's
next
how that
comes
works.
the yellow hat.
Yellow?
Yellow.
Are you doing
I want the yellow on the right,
a
please.
patty first?
Correct.
And this is a different snowman method than what you're used to seeing, correct, Oliver?
Yeah, if you've seen a snowman be
hat's
made
good up
like
here.
this before,
So I'm going to give you one.
You
bit, you're
haven't.
gonna flatten it.
You're going to put the patty
You haven't,
there, cut
and
it,
you're
then
mistaken.
yeah.
You'll pick it up that way?
Yep.
Okay.
So it's fallen a little off center, but the reality is we're all off center, so it's okay.
that happens. It's only the first time you've ever done anything like this. So we got a hat going on next.
Got a hat going on bright yellow.
Are you...
So it's more of the colors that were inspired by the drawing. All right, so I'm going to put the hat here. So Chris has the yellow. He's going to cut off a patty on our obstacle marver. And then I'm going to stick it on, and then the top hat part goes on top of that. Now I'm not doing a face because, like that drawing, it had a little heart and it had yellow stars by it. So I'm going to do a yellow hat, a red heart with the cane that's here somewhere.
I can grab that cane. It's
Yeah,
right over
it's right
here.
there.
You want the
You
red
are.
cane?
All right, so this is the hat Patty. I know that girl, Patty. Are you excited, Bess?
I might be.
It's got a jumbo hat.
And now you're going to want the top, right? Out
Yep.
of the same yellow?
Yep.
Tried to check if Facebook was freezing up on my phone, and it
I think
popped
it
open
was.
a reel.
Oh, good. So he's kind of a sideways snowman. Do you ever have days like this where you just feel like, the heck just happened to me?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. Can you turn around and grab those diamonds and put them back on the bench for me?
Yes, I can.
Thank you. Just Oliver's the multi-talented cameraman. You guys just didn't know it.
Way to go, Oliver.
All right, Bess, you want to tell them about the members piece?
Is this the members piece?
This is the members
is.
piece right here.
Okay,
It's the members
great.
Matisse.
Or another one.
So,
Coding
what
heat.
that means is our Loyalty League members, that is our highest tier of membership. This piece, once it makes it to the annealer, will be available to our Loyalty League members for purchase. Every week, our Loyalty Leaguers get sent a link to their emails. So it's not a link that you can find anywhere else, only in your email if you're Loyalty League. And they get the opportunity to purchase this. It is, it goes pretty quick. I like to say good luck, fast fingers, if you ever hear me say that. And that's because those Loyalty Leaguers do have some pretty fast fingers. I've got a hello from Midland from Oliver's grandmother. She says he is talented with a heart.
Shout out, Grandma.
All right. I think I'm going to give it a little fold in the hat.
A little what hat?
Like a little dip in the hat.
Okay.
I'm just confused at the orientation of the snowman.
I know, isn't it kind of fun?
I like them.
He's like totally,
Matisse.
Yeah.
what's going on with my day? Like it's like, hey, can I have you flash? I'm going to do the red.
Yep.
And I want to do it this side. I'm going to do it here. So the ball towards
Yep.
you.
Hannah says that blue is insane. I know, that's a nice bright blue.
It's a
That
pretty
is blue as blue gets.
Is that bar color? Or
That
that
is
frit?
not. That
Okay.
is frit. It is just such an intense, deep color.
I like it.
Michelle going in with this. I don't know if I've ever seen you work a stringer from outside the bench before like this.
blue. Yeah? How's that? Okay.
Flashy?
Flashy.
Flashy.
So now the patty, we can do the patty here because we
Yep.
can.
You got your casting shears right there for, and then there should be
Yeah.
a stamp to the right of that map gas torch as well.
Voila. How about do a snowy white one, clear and white.
I've got the
How big you want it?
Well, it's got to balance this out.
So it's going to go a little
It's
bit.
going to go, that is going to go right into the snow.
That's going to go into the snow, and it's going to come this way a little, like
Yeah.
that. Okay. So about like this big.
You know how big?
And I got the big white right by the furnace for you, Chris.
Gotcha.
So Chris is gathering up this big patty. You're going to keep this warm in the meantime.
It's going to be really cool. That red is going to really pop on that blue.
Yeah, I mean, that red and that yellow right now look real different than what they are. Like that, I know that hat looks orange, but that's going to come back and be super bright yellow. And then this little dark dot right here on the blue is going to come back and be a beautiful red.
So what do you guys suggest for me to like off the pipe?
Two styles. Chris likes to use the diamond shears.
Too big.
Jake's been liking to use those grabbers.
But I can't.
If
do
you're
it on
using
a
those
small
grabbers,
head.
we should preheat them. And we can preheat it with the leftover glass off of the patty.
So just stick them on the marble for me.
You getting a filming of this, Jake? Can she do it?
Mary says, is the hat on the right side of his head?
It's kind of crooked on his head. This makes no sense whatsoever.
It's fine.
When it's finished, you'll all like be like, But I have to imagine like when Matisse and Picasso were doing stuff, that none of it made sense to anyone.
Probably.
You know?
Probably not even to themselves.
Yeah. Are you taking it?
I mean,
Oh, sabotage. He fell apart.
Jake coming in with the torch. Even though this is still really, really hot glass, everything is cooling down, so we do need to hit one spot a little bit more aggressively so that we can get the stamp on there real good.
nice.
Michelle's coming in with the big boy torch, melting away any sharpness there from that extra piece. And then the grabbers are right here on the right side of the marver.
Thank you.
And this is so hot that snow person's still moving, especially on the patty.
He kind of looks like he's crawling.
Yeah.
And away he goes.
Into the box. Going all the way over here to number one.
What cracks me up is when I blow, it's so unconventional. You guys are all
Left
just
side.
like not knowing what to do. It's like, wait, what do we do? How does this work? What just happened? All right, well, that's to get us
Alright.
started.
Super
David.
nice.
Round.
So that's the members piece, available only to our Loyalty League members. I'll have that up in a second. I'll let you know. Of course, I know you guys are already checking your links, but I got to get some info from Michelle first.
Just think on it. Just
I'm
think on
thinking
it.
on it.
What time is it, Bess?
6:18.
6:18.
Ooh, you
Yep.
want to go over the table?
We
for
can go
me?
over the
I
table.
I knew that, and I didn't even have to watch it.
Everyone saw that. We'll take them over to the table here real quick. Yeah. That sounds great. We got a whole lineup of 2 bump snowmen, a lot of new styles. The one that I personally think that's going to go first is going to be number 3. I think it's number 3. Number 7's a good one. Jake's taking number 7. Michelle, I'm saying number 3. I'm going to talk about number 3 right now because I think this one is absolutely sweet. So
He's nice
a
and
couple of things
round.
going on here. An excellent proportion snow person, beautiful little carrot nose. We have a nice beanie on here, a little bit larger than our typical beanie, but then also underneath this green is a little bit of churring, giving it an extra sparkle. And it's kind of like when you put tinsel on the tree, it kind of blends in with the tree, and you have all this, everything going on in your Christmas tree, then you got the tinsel in there, just adding a little bit of extra shimmer to it. So I think this one is amazing. It's number 3, and don't be shy if you want it first. We got some brand new, never before seen styles right over here. We've got this guy, and he has a amazing piece of headgear on here. This is like the coach. Is that what you were intending, Jake? Is this the...
No, it's whatever you want.
So it's been highly debated between staff if this is an astronaut, a race car driver, a coach.
I think this is like the coach at the football game, and they got the big thing on, and
Astronaut.
you were going for astronaut. Well, if you take this home, it can be whatever you want it to be. You could be like, this is a chef, and we'd have to agree with you. That's number 6. That one's going right there. Number 7. Number 7's really sweet. The Mohawk design coming back on the 2 bump snow people.
Tell them about that. What happened?
By popular demand. This was an idea that we were playing around with last year when we were trying to go for solid snow children. And we played around with this Mohawk idea for a little bit. And I believe it was the winning one.
I think you got your name on the trophy.
I think my name's on the trophy for it. Yup, I think you're absolutely right. I didn't want to brag too much, but it's backed by popular demand. And it's really, really sweet. I would just look at number 7 maybe after you check out number 3 is all. But it's really good. We've got it in the classic bright green for all you punk rockers out there. We also have it in red for everyone who's maybe a little bit more rooster themed.
I like the rooster.
I think it's
The
awesome.
rooster's amazing.
I think it's great.
All right, back to the show.
Can Oliver do the table every time?
I know.
Oliver, you could heat up a chunk of color. Pick up one. Jake, you can pick up some color. There's a couple of them in there.
All right, this was the obstacle course. I'm not sure if you can tell.
I want to read Mary's comment to you guys. So, Mary says, remember the Misfit table for sale a couple of weeks ago? I
one
bought
on
the
plate. The one
snowman.
up on the plate first.
I bought the snowman that has a hole in it. 3 of us at work put our
Yes.
finger in that hole, and all 3 of us cut our finger. Don't put your finger in holes.
Mary.
All right.
The fact that one person did it and then 2 more
I
followed.
know.
Come on now.
So we're not just doing Matisse snow people here today. We've got a whole lineup of different artists
Pollock is next.
that we're going to be doing. We're working on Jackson Pollock next. And Chris was telling me about the idea that he had for this, and I really like it. But it is different than normal because we're breaking out the bar color, which is already different for us. But we're not just breaking out one piece of bar color. We're going to break out about 75 different pieces of bar color.
Jake, that looked like a chewed up piece of gum
It
on the
did.
end of your...
We
Party
have them in
at
a
the
bunch of
glory
different
hole.
colors.
All right, so I got the base of the snowman going on here. And then we're going to add all like 6 or 7 of these colors, just like Jackson Pollock's paintings,
On both bumps, or is this both bumps?
on both bumps, and this is both bumps.
So, Loyalty League, that piece is now available to you.
The table looks like it goes live in 8 minutes.
8 minutes.
You got plenty of time to just enjoy the show.
Yep, just
old-fashioned technique of keeping
think
the
about
wax
number
off the
3.
bench.
Yeah,
I like that.
the way the shears are on there.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Prop up technique.
I'm going to use this tasty marv over here since Michelle's got the other marv in catastrophe mode.
What are you talking about?
Look at it. Look at all the pipes you got over there, Cheryl. I can't believe you did that.
I'm just going to stay out of the way over here.
You guys can't hear Jake, but he said
Can't
he's
get
even got
run
the
over
bus shirt
twice.
on.
It's like getting a parking ticket. Can't get a parking ticket twice. I already got the tracks across my chest.
You ready for one of these? Not really.
I'm ready.
You are?
Oh, goodness.
Karen says, hello, everyone. The gallery has had a wonderful selection of items, and I've enjoyed the various Michigan room coffees.
Man, thanks for watching, Karen. Good to see you on the weekends. I still can't get over the fact that
Ooh.
Max and Karen haven't met each other yet, because I always see them on the same day about an hour apart. So if you guys just, in your normal routine, if you just plan to stay an extra hour or come an hour early, you guys would get to meet each other, just naturally.
Karen squared.
And when you come, you got to speak up and tell us your name if we don't know who you are, because there might be some other addicts here or Loyalty League people. We'll introduce you.
Bess, how well can they hear me through the mic if I talk loud?
Pretty good right now.
Well, there was a couple comments last week when I was watching the show, and I was still under the weather, that people were looking to come visit, come take a class, and I mentioned that. Super important to let us know if you.
Why didn't you put your mic
all,
on?
all your microphones ran away from
We
you.
gave you a
Class.
microphone.
You're booking a class, everybody.
We can hear you again through Oliver.
Let us know that you're coming into town so we can be there and we can hook you guys up and have a good time.
During the holiday show, Kathy L came in, and Kathy was so excited to see me in person. She took a picture of me. She put it in the comments.
She's real. If you are around this Thursday, we are doing a testimonial day. Roland's going to come by and do some filming. So some of our regulars are coming by. If you are all available, I think Bess is here Thursday. We're going to do a little
Sure am.
mini video.
A mini video.
Mini video.
Yep.
Chris, what has happened to you where you want a marver on anything that's not a marver?
Well, you need to get that glass down onto the piece so it doesn't break and then bead up into a ball. So I want those little stringers. So you got to get onto something flat to really get it.
He's channeling his inner Jackson Pollock chaos.
What?
What?
I'm
What?
channeling his inner Jackson Pollock.
You think
Chaos.
you're ready?
I feel like I'm ready. I feel like I'm actually super hot.
Marva, the back end of that, really feeling Jackson Pollock-ish.
It is. I looked it up. It's pretty accurate.
Is it pollock a fish?
Yes.
Haddock.
Pollock is also a fish.
You're
Yeah.
thinking of trout.
Right.
That's what's happening there.
You're thinking of a carp. When you're talking about
I don't
Detroit.
know. I was actually
Talking
thinking
carp.
about.
It is a fish. I just had to double check.
I was thinking of Martha Stewart when she made that like sugar tower at the holidays.
Sugar
Where you
tower?
heat the sugar and then you like go
Oh.
back and forth. That's what it
Jake's
looks
not
like.
a clue.
You know, maybe when Roland does the edit, he'll find that clip and stick it in there. It's a cooking technique.
So we only got about 75 more colors to go on here.
This is where we can fast forward the video in the replay. It's like, bloop.
I mean, I really am liking how it's looking right before it's like, I like how it's looking the whole time, but like right before you melt it in, like that just seems so
Cool.
like abstract and sweet. I am kind of learning throughout today that I do really like abstract art.
You do or you don't?
I do.
It's got some moments, doesn't it?
Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of like
My God.
it gets you thinking.
This looks like string. Like one of those rubber band balls.
Ooh, I like the addition of the white in there.
That was a whole conversation that Chris and I had. We
Where
picked
it's-
it up, we put it down, we said we weren't going to do it. Then we picked it up again.
But I like it because
And
if
Chris-
It adds
He thought
depth.
he thought it'd make it look nice.
if you look at this picture, there's definitely white added in there.
Yeah, like on top of everything.
Whoops, it just changed.
Oh, hold on. Please hold. There we go.
Yeah. Very cool. So we could do a specialty line of snowmen in these themes.
I'm loving how this is looking. What Chris and I didn't discuss is what we're going to do for the hat, if any. Some people don't need hats, I don't think.
It's true.
But we are going to have to cross that bridge sooner rather than later.
The Loyalty League snowman is sold. Mary says it has found a home and she is naming it Michelle.
Aww. That's with 2 L's, please.
People are begging Jacob to put a mic on.
Ah, too funny.
doing this for the people. If I'm sniffling into the microphone all night, it might not be a pleasurable experience.
There is an on-off button.
Jake is
I
feeling
can't turn
under
it
the
off.
weather.
Each sniffle that I go for, it's just not right. I can't control the snifflage.
This just looks like food to me.
That looks like food to you?
Yeah, like caramel drizzle on a coffee or something.
It's like saltwater taffy when you stretch it out.
Like what?
Saltwater taffy when you stretch it out.
Yeah.
I could see that. I can't. I don't look at that and I think of food. That just doesn't happen in my brain. But I get
Or
where
like
you're coming from.
chocolate-covered pretzels, like when they've got all the stuff on them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Beth, you got any
It like,
questions in the chat?
It's like a jawbreaker that was melted down.
Oh yeah, Jawbreaker's a good one. Nothing crazy. Joyce says, I was just thinking about buying number 6. I just retired and was in customer service, and I used to have to wear a headset like that.
Ah,
It's
fine.
pretty much a salesperson headset. Yeah.
I was thinking
Speaking
number
of the
1
table-
was going to go
Oh,
first. That's
the
what I
call
said.
center snow person?
The table is open. The table's available. I will put that link in the comments for you guys.
Nice. A lot of good snow people up there. We've been having a lot of fun this season. It feels like, compared to last winter, I feel like we're playing a lot this year, and it's just been feeling really good in the hot shop.
Whoa.
There's the classic
I feel like that's when like the coolest stuff comes out.
Good.
rooster style headset.
Repeat that for me, Bess.
chicken.
That's when the coolest stuff comes out.
I
can
agree.
always
I
change
think
the
like it's
scarves.
hard to find that state of play sometimes.
Hello? Good.
This is looking cool. It kind of looks like a snow cone gone wrong.
Or like a caramel drizzle on an ice cream sundae.
Looks like a Jackson Pollock snowman.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm going out on a limb here.
Yes, this is true.
Don't get
Doesn't look
too
anything
radical
like
on
a
us
snow
now.
cone to me.
No, a hot fudge sundae with
Doesn't even look like a hot fudge sundae.
fine.
That's a
He's
stretch.
shutting down all of your food.
All right. Now let's add some goodness on there.
Could you be really specific about what goodness you
Yeah.
want?
What
What?
type of goodness are you talking about? A
Let's
cherry
put some
on
eyes
top?
on there. Some big eyes.
Some big eyes?
Some big
You want them
black
off
eyes.
the
Big
stringer, or
eyes.
you want it? Or you want me just to gather something up?
You can do the eyes off the back end of that.
Yeah. Okay. Getting the torch dialed in. Gathering up the color. Where's my oxygen going? Come back.
Going eyes like right there and there.
Okay. Is that about the size you're expecting?
Yeah.
See, Oliver, all I had to do was watch you, and I could do the same thing. It's that easy.
Buttons.
The first snowman did sell.
What number was it?
Number 1.
Number one?
one.
That's right, folks. Tire Tracks comes through.
Is that a flavor of ice cream?
That's my nickname.
I think you're thinking of Moose Tracks.
Or Rocky Road.
Tire Tracks. Sounds really tasty and tar-like.
Made with
fun.
real rubber.
Gravel nougat.
They could just have like pieces of gum in it, and you could just like get real chewy with
Yeah.
All right,
It's
how
like
about
the,
a
Black
nose?
licorice.
Nose
in it.
coming up.
it. It's like the eyeballs on the SpongeBob ice cream bars.
What are they made out of?
Really, really hard to chew gum.
Interesting.
And it's black, so your whole mouth turns black.
If you are a Star supporter or Loyalty League, you are going to love this Anila reveal. These are going to be some crazy pieces.
We're going to put a beret on them. Isn't that kind of like was the art thing for a while? I remember back when I art school, I had a beret and I tried to wear it once.
I cannot imagine.
What
wearing a
happened when
beret.
you wore it that first
I
time,
just
Chris?
never wore it again. I think at the time I had like a Mexican, like one of those big giant capes that you
ponchos?
wear
Like a poncho?
on.
A poncho
I was wearing
and a beret?
I had these tie-dye sweatpants on with Doc Martin knee-high boots and a beret on, and my buddy was like, you gotta go take that shit off. He's like, you gotta figure yourself out. You don't know what you are. And I was like, huh? What? Because that was Toby telling me that because I was so
Who told you?
Toby. Because I had everything on. I had the punk rock, the tie-dye, the artist beret.
The response your friend gave you sounds like Jake every time I try to wear sweatpants into the studio.
Sweatpants are tough in a studio.
I just feel like you're wearing your pajamas all day long. You might as well just be wearing like long underwear or something.
I like being cozy.
Sweatpants?
But, if I wore it with the beret, I feel like it would fly over better now, I'm learning. Just got to bring a beret in.
Beret
And a
on now.
poncho.
A red one, please.
Red beret.
With a black dot on top when the time's
Okay.
right.
Isn't that a song? No, Red Corvette.
You are striking out tonight.
Isn't that a song?
What is the beret song?
Little
She wore a
red
little-
beret.
No.
No.
Mary says, has anyone ever made a Christmas tree topper out of glass, like a star that you could put lights inside of?
Yes. We have made Christmas tree toppers. Not a fan favorite. In fact, I just pulled out mine to decorate our Christmas tree, and I'm like, I don't like this. So, sorry. We're going to make stuff. We
The
like
biggest
making.
thing about wearing a beret is that you got to wear it off to the side. So it's real important to
Why?
make sure that this is dipping down, because most of the time everybody has one ear colder than the other, and you can pull it down over your ear and hook it under your lobe, and it works.
Vassar, there
All
any questions
right,
in the
all
chat? We need a distraction here.
Ow, that pipe's hot.
Oliver's grandma owns a red beret.
Nice.
Did you know that, Oliver?
I'm trying to... I don't think I've ever seen my grandmother wear a beret. That can't be true.
You know what? She wore a raspberry beret. That's what it is.
Yeah, the Prince song.
You knew there was something to do with
was red?
raspberries and a beret.
Yep, I got a couple comments right now. Raspberry beret by Prince.
All capitals, raspberry.
beret.
That's it.
All right, a little black dot on top.
Yes, please. Right there.
All right, we do have a couple shows until the end of the year. We are on show 349. We've
Okay.
got next week and the last show of the month. We're going to have
Will you hold this
Roland
for me,
here.
Allie, while I make a scarf?
Yeah. Just short, quick
So,
heats.
349
Yeah, deep.
today.
Don't melt my nose.
Don't melt the schnoz.
William says the Breath of Michigan bulb makes a great tree ornament. I put those tiny lights in it.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
Oh. I didn't think about that.
You're frozen. What's up?
I was trying to think about an artsy scarf. I think it's going to be silver black. Going a little bit of goth. You know that he had to be into goth a little bit. Jackson Pollock. Somebody in his studio was into goth.
Oliver, you've been texted a picture of your grandmother in the red beret.
Oh, nice.
My grandma immediately ran to the closet to find it. Took a selfie.
I love it.
She said, I sent you a picture today of me and Grandpa, and I had the red beret on.
Well, of course, yeah, I did see that photo. I looked at it. Grandma sent me a bunch of photos today and videos and...
Just going down memory lane.
Working her text.
Carrie says, hello, GA friends. Just got back from my office holiday party. Don't tell anyone, but I was actually watching on the down low before I left.
Hey, all right, Carrie.
Well, Carrie, if you could do us a favor and keep us posted on the Red Wings score. They're playing tonight.
Oh.
What time do they start?
7:30, excuse moi.
They start at 7.
Are the games always on Tuesday, or
All the ones I can't go to.
what about the ones you could go to? Do those happen
I'm
on
going
Thursday?
tomorrow night.
Oh, those are on Wednesday.
Yeah. Go ahead and take one flash and then take a seat.
You want nose up or nose down?
Nose up, please.
Okay, traditionally we do cloth scarves. So this is a rare moment in time where the guy has a glass scarf.
That's keeping his neck warm. I didn't have to wear a scarf today because it was 35 degrees out today. Supposed to be almost 50 tomorrow.
I'm hoping it's nice and warm tomorrow.
Yeah, the ice is no fun. We had beautiful snow, then it all melted, and then it got cold, and it all went to ice.
What's going on? We got ourselves a backwards torch.
I didn't get a chance to like clean my gutters out before the
Oh.
snow flied in the new house. And yesterday I went up and I was just taking a look at them and tried to get out what I could. And
Aren't they all frozen in
one
there?
side was like basically completely empty. It was perfect. Couldn't ask for anything better. And the other one was frozen solid.
Flash that.
So I'm hoping this warm weather, I'll get some work on it and I can get some bit back up there and get a little bit better.
Don't use a hammer.
Don't use a hammer.
No. Rule number 1.
Just bring a torch with you.
Just to break any ice off your roof and gutters, don't use a hammer. You will bum.
Nice. Snipping the ends.
Cute.
Giving it the phrase.
Feeling like a hot chocolate right now. Something about talking about the snow.
All right, Ollie, you gonna drop me a little snow patty?
You got it.
Will you drop it out of black?
Put black on it?
Yep.
Okay. I'm just going to take the black with me then. Thank you. You want it like the same, like a black swirl in it, not entirely black, right?
Yeah, more black's okay though.
Okay.
All right, if you were with us last week, you know one of the furnaces is down. All of us
Oh,
had to
yeah.
go to our clear furnace. You know, the cracked furnace is in there. The new one was sent. We have it in the mail, but during the holiday season is not when you stop production, everything you're doing. We'll wait until the new year to swap that up. So one furnace is getting us by. We have a couple events coming up. We have a group in tomorrow from Carhartt, which should be fun. We'll all wear our Carhartt clothing and impress them all.
All right. That's a pretty good amount of black. And I'm rushing over. Whoosh.
You're looking pretty good, guys. bright red beret, black scarf matching a black snow patty with the Jackson Poly paint job.
Ready for me to drop?
Yep. Drop it.
Ooh, look at that swirl.
Nice.
Nice, nice.
You take it with the diamonds, or you can grab with these grabbers?
I'll grab with the grabbers.
Okay. Chris cooling down that neckline.
Whoop.
He's classy looking.
He's fun.
Let me know when you're stamping and I'll grab it.
Stamping.
That teamwork.
Nice. Bam. Preheat these grabbers, and I'll get them going away.
Okay.
All right,
so
one
now-
last look.
All right, looking good.
Man, that looks good.
Woo, nice work.
The
Nice
one that
bits.
you made, Michelle, is so bright in there because of the blue. Like, it looks so popping in there.
All right, I'm going to ask
All right.
these guys to quiet their mics. Bess, let's do a little housekeeping. You want to talk about the question, but what else did I want to talk about?
I don't know.
Darn it all. All right, let's talk about what the question is tonight.
Yeah, so tonight's question is, what is one holiday indulgence you look forward to every single year? So you can put your answer and your name in an email to enews@glassacademy.com, and you're going to get entered to win whatever our giveaway piece is. It's the last piece of the night. Can we show off our giveaway from this past week?
No, I'll do that right now. I know what I was going to say, the Kiwanis talk.
Ah,
All right, here is the hanging ornament with the blurry Jake in the background. I know, but we're focusing there. Okay, so that's the giveaway. Some of you, Carol, I don't know if we got your card yet. Some of you have been sending us cards. They're absolutely adorable.
Cute.
Thank you, thank you. Okay, so while Chris is thinking up his next one, can you put the Kiwanis link in the chat?
yeah, absolutely.
Kiwanis Talk invited us out to do a little talk, and Kiwanis Talk is the Kiwanis Club. They are the longest running video show in the U.S., no, in the world, he said. So they're kind of like us. They started doing these talks and lectures. Kiwanis Talk.
Oh, Kiwanis, amazing organization. They help out tons and tons and tons of kids, for sure. It's super nice. So this next snowman that I'm doing, guys, is another artist-inspired, intertwined. It's going to be Salvador Dali, and I got a pretty sweet idea for this guy. So we're going to get busy and do it.
All right.
I didn't get to turn my mic off in time.
I did.
You did?
Users,
Thank
jacks
goodness.
never go like that on a bench. They go like that.
Yeah, I muted you.
Thank you, Bess. That's why you're on the tech table.
Huh? That's why Jake could have a mic and I could just mute his sniffles.
Jake would be thinking about it all day, though, if that happened.
Probably. We do have a question from William.
Asking which mineral creates black. It could be two. There's a couple different. There's no true black in glass, William. There's blue-based blacks, or there's purple-based blacks.
That's a
And-
really fun tongue twister.
Yeah, I didn't think it was until I was already through it. Purple's made with manganese. Blue can be made with cobalt or copper. I think there's one other that I'm slipping out of my brain right now. but it's just having that element in there so dense and so powerful that makes the glass appear black. And we played with that before on the show where we've taken some color and blown it out really thin. And I think we kind of, if I remember right, we discovered that the black that we buy is kind of like purple based, if I remember.
Manganese.
So Chris is getting started with his snow person.
I was going to say, Bess, what if you had an indulgence at Christmas time? What would you say it is?
So it's funny because I think this is just something I associate with the holidays because of the timing of it.
Yeah.
But I go back to Philly to visit family every year between Christmas and New Year's. When I do that, of course, I get to eat foods
Yes.
from Philly that I wouldn't always get, here. It's, for instance, vegan cheesesteaks.
Oh.
Soft pretzels. And when I say soft pretzels, they're not just like any soft pretzel you can buy. Philly soft pretzels are very different.
Interesting. Like
It's
dough
the
is
soft
good.
pretzel.
It is the soft pretzel.
Huh.
So things like that I associate with the holidays. My absolute favorite I cannot wait to get is my favorite eggplant parmesan sandwich. So
when you go back.
it's food things, but it's it's more related to being home and being with
Yeah.
family and all of that. So how about you?
Well, my sister makes marzipan. She makes little characters on a marzipan. And she has an advent calendar that is marzipan.
Cute.
And then if I really was being honest, there is a German chocolatier that does dark chocolate with marzipan on the inside. So it's imported, but the stores that I normally get it from do not carry it this year.
Oh.
Dun, 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 dun. So
So
I
you're neglected of marzipan.
I know. I should have asked my sister to bring me some plain marzipan and just dipped it myself.
Does a
Just gotta go to Germany.
handmade almond paste croissant like satisfy your need for marzipan?
If it's made with butter,
Yeah, real butter French serious action.
maybe.
Yeah, especially with an extra dollop of marzipan on the inside of it.
All right,
Chris, sounds like you
refresh
have to
my
take
memory.
Michelle out to Europe for a vacation now.
I know,
Yep.
right? My sister going to France does not help. I'm like, you're going to gain a bunch of weight. She's been picking out all the restaurants. She's like, I know. We all dieted before we left. I mean, that's what you're
Oliver.
supposed to do, though, on vacation. Gain weight.
Would you bring me a black trail on this Salvador Dali snowman?
Yeah.
Probably like pinky size with like 5 coats of black. It's right by the furnace for you.
Okay.
Speaking of which, is anyone going on vacation this this holiday break? If you are, put it in the chat. Let's hear where you guys are going.
Me.
Philly.
I always go to Philly.
I mean, it could be anywhere in the U.S. It could be to Grandma's house, over the mountain and
Now,
through the
is
woods.
vacation classified as vacation when you're like going home for the holidays? Is that a vacation or is that just a trip? And vacation is kind of like when you're going to do nothing.
That's
like
fair.
a cruise ship.
That's a good question.
What do you guys think? Should we do a poll? What is vacation? Is it A or B? All right, I'm not sure if you're new to the show. If you are new to the show, welcome. This show is called The Gathering Point. It happens every Tuesday night. Here at the Glass Academy, there is a different theme every week. Since we're in the winter right now, Snowmen makes sense. We do experimental shows, we do technical shows, we do the Glass Olympics. We're going to do bumpy cake coming up with ice cream and espresso shots.
Yum.
All kinds of fun stuff. We try to keep our pieces smaller in scale so that we can do multiples during the show. There is always a giveaway on the show. You do not have to buy anything. You can just enter the giveaway, and one never knows. Someone's got to win. Why not you?
So
If you're in the chat right now and you've won a giveaway, let us know. What did you win?
if you remember what show number it was,
Because we have 349 shows.
If you don't know what show number you won your giveaway on, look at what you won. It probably says it
yeah.
right on there.
We've got a couple answers about what they think vacation is.
All right, what do you got?
William says vacation is doing anything else other than what you do for a living, taking a break. Robin says anytime you're not working. Carrie says vacation is anywhere you are without being at work. Fair.
It is
I
fair.
disagree with some of these takes.
What if you
I
love
know,
work as
that's
much as
what
you
I'm
love
like.
vacation?
Like,
Then you never go on vacation because your life is a vacation.
I hear what you're saying. I know I'm spoiled because I do like what I do, but also I don't. One of those definitions I heard, I don't remember whose name it was attached to, but like sleeping, would that be a vacation? And I don't think of that as a vacation.
A sleepcation. I'll take a benchy blowy.
When I sleep in, I'm not like, man, that was a good vacation.
Blow. Stop. Okay, blow. Good.
You are getting sleepy.
So you've surprised me, Chris, where both of these snow people, I would have assumed that you would have wanted to do the color pattern before you encased it. What's your...
My Jackson Pollock piece, if you've ever seen any of his paintings, and I have seen his paintings in person before, it's very texturous. The paint's
Yeah,
built
they
up
are.
off the front of the
Okay.
canvas, so I wanted that to be blow. I wanted it to be that way. And then on this particular one, good, I just wanted it to be really kind of like this particular Salvador Dali one, really Salvador Dali like it. He did a lot of spirals, and he did a lot of crazy like melting of things and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So as it stands right now, I'm going to have you bring me a punty.
Okay.
Because we're going to punty this guy up on the top of his head. Then we're going to add a body of a giraffe. And then we're going to add 4 giraffe legs on it. And then punty it up. And then add the hat on the top. And then kind of melt him a little bit with the torch. So it looks like he's melting like some of Salvador Dali's clocks.
So you guys remember earlier when Michelle was talking about we do smaller scale things? Just throw that away. We're getting really complicated.
I'm like 4 legs. What? When I was in Spain, we went to the Salvador Dali Museum, and the woman was talking. Actually, it was a movie that was on the bus that Salvador Dali worked with Walt Disney, and it was fascinating to hear some of the things about his life. He was very absent-minded, so his wife would put sticky notes or tape notes to his jacket or pin them to his jacket so he'd remember, and then he could look at his jacket.
Walt or
Salvador Dali, and apparently she fixed
Good
him a
old
plate
Sal.
of cheese and bread because she was going out of town all day, and left the food on the table so he'd remember to eat, but he forgot, and in the hot Spanish sun that melted, and that's where he got the idea of all the melty stuff.
oh, his pastries got melted. All right. You want to hang on this while I make the body?
You got it.
The Jackson Pollock snowman sold immediately, so that is gone.
Gone.
Well, thank you, everybody.
What happened?
We appreciate it. Jackson Pollock, snow person.
That's a cool one.
But we do have some from the show. I love it. They look like they're just like hanging out and talking to each other. There's some nice traditional ones. You can always change the scarf. You don't have to take the options that we put on there. But if you like them, they look lovely. Kind of like this one. For someone who really likes chickens, that would be the perfect one. And the color combo here I love. That's one of my favorite scarves. If you're new to the Glass Academy, we do have other items on our website. I know Bess puts the link to the show page. Those items change every week, but we have additional classes and products that we sell on the website 24/7. You can also buy gift cards if you are interested in that, because the cool thing about gift cards is you can buy them and the recipient can redeem at their own pace. So they can pick their own products that they want out, or pick a class when their schedule is open. Whatever works for them. They're like chocolate chips.
Kind of like giraffe spots.
That's what they're gonna be.
They do look like chips.
Chips Ahoy!
That's what
I'm
we were
excited.
talking about. That one piece of yours, Jake, over there by your desk. That's the green bonsai. You should make a little mini Chips Ahoy cookie and put it in there because it looks just like the Chips Ahoy tree.
Chips
The
Ahoy!
Keebler elves.
Yeah.
Do those still exist? Is
The
that still
Keebler elves?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
Oh,
in the
God,
trees.
They're
they live
immortal.
forever.
They're in the trees.
The elves are magical.
We made ornaments like this one year. They were super cool. They were
Really?
a tan and a burgundy color. Yeah. The photo shoots were amazing. The
You still
orna-
have photos of those somewhere?
I have photos of them somewhere. The
I'd be
ornaments
curious to see.
were not hot sellers.
Mary says, my favorite vacation is my birthday week in Dearborn, Michigan at the Glass Academy Happy Hour.
Yay!
Oh,
Okay, so I was thinking these were legs, but this is a giraffe body.
Yep. Because this guy's going to be sitting.
Yep.
Just get it hot. We're going to drop it just like a foot on here.
okay. I did realize as soon as I took this from you that I was going on autopilot and I didn't know what the plan was.
Now you do.
Now I do. Ready?
Yep. Stay.
What the?
What the? What's happening
Chris.
What?
If you weren't confused before, you might be confused
here? And
now.
if you're asking us what's going on,
We
do
don't
not
know.
ask us. We do
You
not
are
know.
entering the Twilight Zone.
It's like the Twilight Zone moves so slow. I don't think we could watch an episode these days.
All right, Oliver.
What do you mean, all right, Oliver? What's going on, man?
You don't know what's going on.
I have a general idea, but how you just
How-
took a blown foot from the side. What do you want next?
Well, we're going to let this foot set up. Because this giraffe is powerful. I don't want it to be not muscular.
Yeah. You want legs next?
Yes.
Do you want me to serve them like over the shoulder behind?
Just fling it, not catch it on.
Okay.
But it's going to be a bit that's going to be probably about that big for the back legs for starters, okay?
Okay.
And it's going to be 2 coats of gold brown and then some sprinkles for the giraffe leg action speckle. What would you call that? It's fur?
Yeah. yeah.
I think it could be. It's
Spots.
fur. Yeah, spots.
It's
got
leather?
It's texture, yeah.
How come there's not giraffe coats? Like we make stuff out of cowhide. Oh, maybe that's what it is. Hide?
Hide, yeah, I think it would be hide.
Giraffe hide because it would be endangered. I
Bring
would
me
like
a
to
tiny
think.
little gather first for a Maurice that I'm going to put on the bottom that we'll be punting up on, and then you can take gather over it for the
Okay.
dealio.
One thing I want to mention to you guys, if you are still looking for that perfect, can't
That
even
one.
talk, that perfect gift for somebody, and they are local, consider gifting them a class. I've had a lot of people start to think about experience gifting because they have everything they need and they don't really want anything else. So if you have somebody who's local, you don't even have to book the class for them. You can buy a gift card, let them know what your intention is for it, and then they can pick their time slot so they know that that time's going to work for them. So just an idea. I have been working on my Christmas shopping this week, and I wanted to throw that out there.
I will say that, like, we take a lot of pride in the classes, and in the 3 years I've been teaching, I've never had someone be like, I had a bad time. It doesn't happen. Everyone has a great time. They love it. We lead all the evaluations, everything. We're getting stellar feedback from people. Like, we really, maybe we say it too much, and like you guys don't. I want you guys to take it seriously when we say it, but like we really prioritize quality over anything else when it comes to the classes. Everything that we do, the way we do it, it's all meant to make sure that like the person in the bench who's messing with glass is having a great time.
Yep.
He needs 4.
You want to bring me a leg? It's a giraffe. 2 coats
Totally
of gold
different.
brown, 2 coats of
Tobacco.
and then sprinkle some specks down for the leg.
He's gone rogue, Jake.
All right.
I'm not quite fully melted in on
It's
the.
okay. I mean, just keep heating it up. It's fine. It can be organic, but that's good. Just hang tight for a second.
William says, I remember celebrating your 100th show. I just can't remember when I started watching. I know I was hooked way before the 100th.
Well, we're going to do some,
Stay.
one of my tasks coming up is to get the shows organized and do kind of some compilation shows.
About the same size as Allie just did.
2 coats of tobacco.
These are going to be, this is like way bigger than I was expecting.
Same.
All right, we got one back leg going on.
It is 7:07, so we'll do housekeeping after this.
Yes. How's the iPad juice showing?
Will you bring me a punny wrap?
It's doing okay because I have it plugged in charging as it's going. Now, it's not going up. It's still going down, but I think it's slower going down than it would.
We normally charge all our equipment in the front office. However, the iPad stays at the Michigan room in the bar, and because it's been so cold, it doesn't fully charge. Either that or the plug wiggled loose, one of the two.
Something.
All right, this is just
You
a
want more
heater
than that?
bit,
Nope, it's good for now.
and it will add some heat to
I'll go
the
for it.
top of this because it was starting to get cold on Chris. So leg number 2. These are the back legs, they're the bigger of the
Stay.
2. And the only reason they're orange right now is because they're so hot. So we can use this metal tool called a taglia. He's got diamonds and tweezers all to help shape the glass. Eventually they will be the same color. But you can always tell which part is hotter because it's going to be more orange. All right, there are the back legs. Looking pretty cool. Right in the middle of the action.
That's
This
pretty
is the
big, but we'll probably
best
get both off of
way
that.
to watch glass.
Those are
orange.
too big for the front legs, but it's okay. I'll just take what I need.
Party at the glory hole. So Jake and Oliver are bringing the legs back to back. So they're kind of watching each other, making sure they're getting the same color technique.
You got enough spots there?
All right, so I watched another series yesterday. Well, I guess it was just one show. Who knows Bob Ross? Does everyone know who he is?
If
Happy
you don't know
Little
who Bob
Accident.
Ross is,
Yeah.
I've never watched one of the shows. You
Really?
guys have?
Yes.
Yeah, so it was interesting. He's got a very calm manner,
Yes, he does.
and he talked very
Both off of yours.
positive, so you felt like you could do anything, which is pretty cool. And he had business partners, which I didn't know, which is all the reason why you see all the stickers, the bath towels, all the stuff now, because they kept that alive. Which is actually pretty cool because it allowed him just to do the work. I think he had 25 seasons. Did you ever try to paint like him?
I have not. I mean,
How are you looking,
I've
Jake?
taken art classes before that were probably very similar, but I have not.
No, neither have I. I guess it was an interesting style of painting. You wet the whole canvas and then you paint on it, and it allowed for the paint to move quicker, easier.
And if he messed up, he made it into something else. It was a happy little accident.
That's so funny. If we could remember these words of wisdom.
Okay.
Sometimes when you don't know the finished version, you create other items in your own head of what this could be.
do you want this Marver down at all?
No.
I'm having like a really hard time believing that Chris didn't spend 15 minutes before the show looking at giraffe legs.
I know, right? They look good.
Dan says, "Yay, I made it before the end." Yes, you did. Welcome, Dan.
Okay.
Woohoo!
Watching from Nova Scotia, I'm assuming, unless you're traveling.
So I have not gotten official notice. I do not know the exact day or time. There is an app you can download, Detroit Public Television. And supposedly this week they are going to air one of our Gathering Point shows. What?
That's sweet.
I know, it's super cool. Once we get the details, we'll put it on our Facebook page, include it in our e-news. So you don't even have to be local in the Detroit area to watch it.
Now, if you guys are familiar with Dolly's giraffes, the legs are like 3 times as long as these. They go like
Forever.
50 feet long. I wish I could do them 50 feet long, but I can't because
Glass.
it'll just be too crazy when we try to punny it up.
We also can't put anything that tall in our annealing oven.
Right.
There are size constraints, this is true. So is this going on a patty or will it sit on the 4 legs?
I'd like it to sit on the 4 legs. So we're gonna let it whole thing equalize. I'm gonna straighten it out. I'm gonna heat just the feet, and we're gonna put a hot bit on the bottom of each one of the feet of black, and then flatten it out.
Okay.
And then punny it up.
Just like 2 coats of black. I'll bring it big so you get all 4 off of one.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll probably take 2 and then let you go back and
What
flash it.
are we gonna be flipping it around again?
We're gonna punny it up, and then we're gonna put the hat on it
Okay.
and anything else you might need on the. I mean, it's pretty darn. I just think a cool looking, crazy, pointy, psychedelic top hat, and then that's it. I don't think there's anything else on it.
Yeah, I don't think we do nose or eyes or anything like that. I
Nah.
think we leave it.
Dolly Sal would never have that.
Good old buddy Sal.
Oh, Sal.
What was that?
What's this? The punny? I can't remember. What are you bringing me?
This is gonna be the hoofs.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm gonna do the hoofs, and then we're gonna do. Yep, I hear you. I got another thought that something else I needed. I'll spring it on you later at the last minute.
You were just thinking about Sal.
The tail.
Tail.
That's got to come down, hanging down between its back legs. A thin one with a little black poof on it.
Easy.
Yeah.
All right, welcome to the show. If you are new to the show, you're on the Gathering Point. We do different stuff every week. This is the Snowmen inspired by various artists. This one is Salvador Dali. We got Oliver bringing some glass for the hooves.
Yep, just going to get it real hot real quick. You got time for one more flash if you want. It's a Salvador Dali snow person. It just so happens to resemble maybe a snow person centaur.
And usually,
We still got time to put a neck on this thing and a head with ears. To
usually
go right on the
our
front.
items are a bit more in theme with the show. This one kind of went rogue.
This one is totally on theme with what's going on. It's my Salvador Dali guy.
Is it a snowman?
Snow person.
Snowman. He's riding right on top. I mean, what else? The snow person's right on top of the giraffe. It's Salvador Dali. He could have been even crazier.
We haven't even put a clock on it yet.
The original plan, which has been axed, was we were going to draw a clock on the face of the snowman.
Oh, okay.
But instead, we decided to go for giraffe body.
Okay, there is a little bit of housekeeping that's going to happen as this piece rolls along. We're going to see how timing goes. Each week we do a giveaway and we read some of the previous answers. You do not have to buy anything or pay money. You just have to answer a question and you send your answers in. They're usually fun questions relating to current events or life. What was last week's?
Last week was if you treat yourself on your birthday, what do you do?
You know what? You got time. Why don't you read some of the answers?
Yeah. Somebody said I took Oreos in for all of my students. I usually treat myself to a manicure. Manicure, yeah. I'm diabetic, so I get myself something sweet I've been craving. Nice, I like it. Flowers and quiet dinner with my hubby. I don't usually treat myself, but next year when I turn 40, I'm going to France or Italy with my family.
Ooh, fun.
Books, always, never have too many. I will usually add to my card making craft with a new tool. Me and my daughter's family like to buy king crab legs and shrimp, and my son-in-law cooks them on the grill. Yum.
Nice.
I'm a little hot.
Let's see here. When I was working, I took the day off. Now I like buying glass of various kinds. I get a massage on my birthday.
These are like good ones. I don't really do anything special on my birthday.
Okay? Just slash Dolly, and then you're going to go get me we're going to do a red pointer hat with a white wrapper on it and a white tassel on it.
Okay.
Go for it.
All right, we'll come back to housekeeping in a minute. This is an unusual kind of punty because those four legs are past the punty, so it's a little tricky to heat it. But pretty cool.
Are you trying to make this hat like very tall or just...
Thumb size is good.
Okay.
You want to direct us to what you're making?
We're putting a red, tall, crazy extendo Santa's hat on this guy. Try to get a little bit of that surreal looking action now, since I could only go so much on the giraffe legs.
I mean, this is like a fun exercise in pushing proportions.
It's definitely
ready now?
pushing proportions.
Yes,
Molly?
I'm ready.
It's tricky too because Chris has to make sure he doesn't pull that punty rod back. and knock one of the legs by accident. There's the Santa hat.
And while Chris shapes that up, I'm going to get the white little band and tassel going.
Yep.
Rolling on the marber is a way of shaping it. So you can see how the color pattern changed from that bright orange and it kind of stiffens up, cools off as you roll it. Again, he's watching those 4 appendages on the bottom very carefully.
Ready when you are, Ollie.
You're already ready?
Yep.
Dude, slow down. Holy. That looks sweet.
It does. All right, tonight's question is, what holiday indulgence do you look forward to? Jake had some Baileys in his hot chocolate the other day, and I was like, ooh, that's kind of like a winter indulgence I don't have in the summer or the fall.
That's nice.
You know, it feels very seasonal.
We got a caramel cream liqueur from the Wayne Gretzky Estates when we went through Canada to go visit my parents at Thanksgiving.
That sounds yummy.
Yeah.
Well, and the reason I asked this question, I was at the grocery store and they had dark covered ginger, like dark chocolate ginger. And I was like,
Interesting.
oh my God, that sounds so good. And I'm like, wait a second, why? This isn't a normal treat. What am I doing? So I got the maple pecan covered maple pecan pecans instead. It's a crazy hat. All right, so this piece is still not done. It has one more process.
Need a black bit.
Already on it.
Yep. Not too big.
Interesting.
You know, like half a pinky, maybe a little more.
And what is that going to be?
The tail, right where that existing punchy mark. This is a pretty bad punny. It's a shorty.
It looks big, but I pushed it up on the pipe. I'll be ready after this flash.
I'm going in. Just with this.
That's. I'm in love with this one.
And the good news is, anyone who purchases this, we have the best woman ever in the shipping department. Her name is Robin. She can ship anything.
If you are a member, you get to see annealer reveals where Robin and I talk about the pieces after they come out of the annealing oven.
And Robin said she'll put a pretty bow on it if you come to the studio to pick it up instead.
I don't even know where I just went.
I can't wait. I can't wait to see what Robin says about this on Thursday. I always look forward to doing the annealer reveals with Robin.
Yeah, both of you guys have a really good eye.
Let me look at it on my end.
Do you want to say?
Man. All right.
Yes.
So can we give this the bling bling and then get it away, or you want to leave the gold brown spots unreduced?
No, a little lightly, only so they just become a little bit purple, not super blingy.
Okay. Let me know when you're ready for it.
Just got to get it to fall back on center a little.
Try it again.
Tabea, what do you think about this?
Tabea, are you seeing this on the big screen?
She's been quiet all show.
Oh. You
I
know,
gotta
if
hit
you
one more
follow
quick
us on
flash, and then we're
YouTube, you
gonna
can
go
put us
for it.
on your
Yeah.
TV
Okay.
and then type in comments on your phone. It's really fun. So, like, the TV's answering your questions. It's super cool.
Man. That
Alright,
hat is so
couple
ridiculous. I
Final
love it.
touches.
All right. I'm gonna give it a couple seconds of a flash, and then I'll hit a few seconds of the reduction.
You tell
Not
me when.
yet. All right, reduction. Might have need a little bit more.
Ready for you. Depending on how long you reduce the gold brown for, we can get a lot of different colors out of it. And Chris is specifically trying to get the purples to come out the most.
It's our boy.
I don't know. We might have to keep this one.
It's
It's kind of like
something.
a trophy piece.
It does really have, like, I know we're saying giraffe legs, but it really does have some Poe legs.
Oh,
Ready?
forgot about Poe. I hope Chris fed him dinner. Out of sight, out of mind.
And we're gonna sign that one, guys, with the scribe.
Man, it sits perfect. Yeah. Chris,
Nice work,
hell of a
Oliver.
job, man.
I was working on the fly. That turned out sweet.
Whew. All right.
All
Do we
right,
need to
off to
finish
Bess
up
for some
housekeeping?
Yeah, so we actually have to give away the piece. I read a lot of our answers from last
Yes.
week. As a reminder, the question was, do you treat yourself on your birthday? If you do, how do you do it? So our winner of this beautiful, I am obsessed with this. It's a really cute green and red mug ornament.
Robin's
And-
going to love to ship this one.
Yeah. And our winner said, I take myself to a place I've never been before. This year it was the Dry Tortugas. So congratulations to
Do a snowman with that
Ashley.
head for the giveaway.
So Ashley, if you are local, you're going to get an email on when this is available for pickup. If you are not local, then you're going to find out how to get that shipped to you. So keep your eye out for an email from Donna on Thursday at some point in the day. So congratulations.
Snowman.
Do we have any other housekeeping we need to talk about, Michelle?
No, we've got shows until the end of the year. The second week of January, we're going to do the best of
Nice.
2025. If you are local, consider coming by this week, Thursday night from 4 to 8 p.m. We're going to do some special testimonials of people who have attended Glass Academy classes and events. And we're also going to do bumpy cake with ice cream and espresso. Why? Because we talked about it in a show, and Roland needs some bumpy cake footage.
Mm-hmm.
And he doesn't do bumpy cake without espresso.
I've never had a bumpy cake.
Are you serious? That's what he said.
Is that a Michigan thing?
Yeah, that's
There-
what I think he
Have
said.
a what?
A bumpy cake?
Do you know
A
what
bumpy cake?
They're really bumpy.
Do you know
Like-
what a bumpy cake is? Sarah's from Vermont. Okay.
Yeah, but
so-
I'm from Michigan, and I don't know what a bumpy cake
Really?
is.
And
But you were
Jake,
from
you know,
way out.
right?
Yeah, I was really on the outskirts of Michigan.
Bumpy
You,
cake town.
All right, put it in
Those
the
are born in
chat.
like Novi.
Who knows what
Okay.
bumpy cake is? Put it in the chat.
is it a
Describe
Michigan
it.
thing or is it a Metro Detroit area thing?
It might be Metro Detroit. Because you don't know, Bess? Yeah, it might be Metro Detroit.
Can you describe it, Michelle, or did you
I
already
can,
do
but
it?
let's see if people in the chat know what it is.
Okay, fair.
I know Robin knows what it is.
Chocolate cake, chocolate.
Shut up.
Go.
Chris.
Roland is from England, and so he knew what bumpy cake was.
Need a bench block.
Now the theme is snowmen tonight.
Hello? top.
And this is the giveaway from the show.
To enter to win this, you are going to answer the question, what is one holiday indulgence that you look forward to every year? You're going to send your name and your email to enews@glassacademy.com.
You know, I was thinking another indulgence is like sleeping in with your holiday PJs and just lounging all day on Christmas in your PJs.
That's fair.
That's an indulgence.
Roland says, I can't believe you don't know what a bumpy
put
cake
the
is.
tagline
It's
on
the
the
best
artwork?
cake ever. There is no comparison.
Oh, that's really funny. Okay, it is a Metro Detroit company, so maybe they invented it. I don't know.
All right, you're going to want to get a close one up of this shell.
It's a cactus.
It's a window snowman.
The flat Stanley Snowman.
Yeah, and he gets hung in your window with the optics. Oliver, we're going to get some eyes on him and a carrot nose. We're going to put a loop on the top.
Okay.
Flat
Okay.
Stanley Snowman.
All right. You want eyes and
And
all that
buttons.
first? Yeah.
I was supposed to dust the cracks with white, but I forgot.
I love
Flat
it.
Stanley.
But I do think that it's cool looking in the window with those optics.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, good move. You didn't give him the sideways look. All right, carrot nose, and then we're gonna put a white loop on it, which is gonna be simulating the hat.
Ooh.
Oh.
Okay. Okay.
Maybe
okay.
it should be a red loop. No, black. I don't know.
You
This
can
guy's
keep it
gonna get a
clear
red
too.
hat.
The optics of it look sweet.
Remember that job we did a long time ago where we did those leaves and sucked them in for the Samoras? Bill and Jane Samora.
I don't think it was Bill and Jane, but
It was Rodrigo and
Say Dorito?
that was like
Dorito and
page 4 of the childhood book. Bill and Jane. See Jane run.
All right. Almost got the orange melted in. Getting hot. All right.
stay.
Woof.
Yeah, working in that little mini glory hole.
There we go. Okay, how do you
That'll
want
be
to
the
do this
first.
loop, Chris?
What?
You trying to like knock it off into the vermiculite, put a loop on it? What do you? How are you trying
We're
to
gonna
do
put
this?
the loop on right now. Right on top of the head.
So then you need looping.
Loopers. How the
Those
wings
ones-
doing, everybody?
Not
Those
great.
are good.
Oliver just reminded me about them.
Not great.
Nobody wanted to tell me.
They're down 1-0.
Damn.
Oh, it's not bad. 1-0's not bad. At least you didn't say 5-0. We can get them back. We're getting good at getting them back.
Max says it looks like it got run over by a bus.
That's right. The GA
as a matter
bus.
of fact,
What color you want this loop?
I mean, realistically, it should be black, shouldn't it?
Like a hat?
And give me all of that. Because it's not a normal loop. It's a crazy loop.
Oh.
Because it's AKA half loop, half hat.
Half loop, half hat, all snow person.
Half loop.
Tuesday, Tuesday, Tuesday.
It is Tuesday, Oliver.
Is this for me?
This is for you. Okay.
See how that works? So subtle. Look at that.
Man.
Bada bing. Even if you don't close the loop, it still works.
I know, it looks like a hat. It's cool. It can still be hung. Just got to get one of those suction cups that I just looked at Home Depot.
I know my mom needs one for her ornament. My dad, too.
That's it, guys. It's a pretty sweet little giveaway.
So you're going to knock it off
So I'm going to knock it off on the block over there, and
or
then
the
we're
paddle.
gonna, and then we're gonna.
All right, you still have time to win this guy. You answer the question, what is one holiday indulgence you enjoy? Send your answer to e-news, the letter E as an elephant, enews@glassacademy.com, where we take everyone's email, put them in a designated wheel of names, spin the wheel, and pick a winner.
Who designates that wheel?
Donna.
It's
Donna's
wheel
the
of
wheel
us.
champion.
Our designated Donna.
Donna is the wheel champion.
When you pick the winner, like when you hit the button, it like brings up their name and does like cheering and bright lights. It's really fun.
Yep.
It is.
So you can hang them in the window.
Another original Glass Academy product, instigated by the Snowman Show
Can someone
here
take
at
this?
the Glass Academy.
Right behind you.
Into the annealer, it will go. Should go
Well,
on
make a
paddle.
decision quick.
Do a paddle.
Hook's right
do a
over there on
paddle.
the far right.
That's
He's gonna
living
be
on
already
the
just
edge.
laying there.
I say scoot him on that. How are you going to hook him with that?
With the hook technique.
Whoa.
Flat Stanley going away.
Flat Stanley.
Let's stand there. Just toss him right in there.
Beautiful.
Bam, there we go.
Love it.
All right. That's a show, everybody.
It is a
see.
lovely show.
Everybody,
I love it. That was great.
gather round. Best, stop
Gather
yawning. You're on
round.
camera. Don't do it.
Yawning right in the middle of our.
I can't help it.
It's the
Ooh,
outro
good words.
credits.
Joy says you should make those for the gallery.
Well, I don't know how to tell you this, but that's how we invent new products. It's very possible it could happen. What did you guys say last week that was so weird when I was
It's
here?
that one right there, the giveaway. The giveaway. The giveaway. The mug
giveaway.
the
The
mug
giveaway.
ornament. We got to make more of those.
It came
Oh,
out.
more
We
of
got
those.
it out.
Yeah, we need more of those.
We need more of all of
We
this.
need more of these. We need more of those. We need more of this. More of that. You guys know how it is. We're busy over here. It's the
And
holidays.
If you come to the gallery this weekend, you'll just find out if we made more of those or not.
Yep, Mom's bodyguard's here
What?
with his boxing outfit on.
All right, it's been a pleasure. Thank you for watching, everyone. This is the Gathering Point where we come to you live every Tuesday night here in Dearborn, Michigan. We're going to have to like invent something where we're like boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, we sing a little acapella. I'd like that, but I did want to say we have one more show before Christmas,
Two.
right?
Two.
One before Christmas.
one after.
That's right, one before Christmas. To say Christmas right.
Yep.
I was going to
And-
say two before the
And
end of the
that's
year.
it. So we're looking forward to seeing you guys next week before Christmas.
Woohoo!
Show number
Over and
350.
out.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.